On the fourth part now using Ichimoku in trading binary options, and on the 5-minute chart, we've looked at what binary options to trade on the 5-minute chart, and on the short-term time frame like this one, the shorter the expiration dates are preferred, and the binary options to trade can be 60 seconds options like you said here, and my recommendation is to go for 60 seconds option for the London session because it is the most volatile usually session of them all. Between Asia, London and New York, stick with the London for the 60 seconds options. A lot of brokers offer these options, and it is appropriate to trade it based on the lower time frames, not higher than the 5-minute chart though. Options with extremely short expiration date, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, up to the 1 hour or hourly expiration date should be considered also. Anything above that should be treated on other time frames. Look for short expiration dates for the New York session because volatility is definitely higher than the Asian session to come. To trade also one-touch options, identifying a range on the 5-minute chart, for example, can be used in trading one-touch options, as ranges are being defined by price constantly crossing a specific level. This is most likely to happen in Asia, so look for the Asian session to give you the opportunities for trading one-touch options. Now, based on the Ichimoku elements, the following strategies can be applied. Wait for Ichimoku elements to indicate trending market conditions. Like mentioned earlier in this project, the cloud should be green, Chinko should be above or below the cloud, or the cloud should be red, Chinko should be below the cloud. Tenkan above Kinjun and Kinjun above the cloud for bullish market. Cloud red, Chinko below the price and cloud. Tenkan below the Kinjun for bearish market. Once a bullish or a bearish market is identified, then look for the moment the Chinko is approaching the candles in front of it and engage in buying calls if the market is trending to the upside. For example, here market is trending to the upside. Here we have bullish conditions because we have here actually we have all the bullish conditions to be met because we have the blue line, the Kinjun, is above the cloud. The cloud is green, is a bullish cloud. Tenkan is above the Kinjun. Chinko here 26 periods before the Chinko is having no resistance in front of it. It is in the so-called free zone. So by the time the Chinko is approaching the candles, right here 26 periods from now, so 26 periods here, we are looking to buy binary options, and this is our moment of time. We are looking for this bounce, and that bounce comes right here into this territory. So choosing a short-term expiration date for your options, it would be appropriate. And this is how binary calls should be traded. Now you know that when you trade binary options, depending on your broker, but basically the majority of brokers that offer binary options, you have the chance by the time your option is going to expire, and let's say it is not expiring in the money, you have the chance to invest again in that option, in that trade, in that principal, and extended the expiration date. This is what is happening with the invalidation being by the time the Chinko goes below the price here. As long as the Chinko tries to avoid the candles in front of it, then you should be safe with buying calls and looking for price to go to the upside in this case. Of course, the vice versa or the opposite is true as well in a bearish market. In a bearish market, after all the conditions are being met for a bearish market, not the case here, but after all the conditions are being met, then you should look to buy puts, because at the expiration date normally one should expect lower prices than the actual strike price the option has been bought for. Another thing to consider is to look for Chinko to be rejected when testing the top of the cloud in a transitory cycle after a bearish market, or the base of the cloud in a transitory cycle after a bullish market. 60 seconds options and short expiration dates options are being favored. Now let's try to find out a transitory cycle. This is a bullish cycle here, so this is a bullish cycle here. Then transitory cycle begins here, and there you go. This is our case here. Look for Chinko to be rejected when tested the transitory, when testing the top of the cloud in a transitory cycle. And there you go, this is a transitory cycle and this is the top of the cloud. So engaging here in buying short-term puts, because you're looking for price to go to the downside 26 periods from now. So this is 26 periods for now, exactly from this moment on. And from here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and almost 8 candles. So 7 candles multiplied by 5, that means 35 minutes in which you have possible expiration dates for your binary options. So this is how this one should be treated as well. Now moving forward to the 1 hour chart to see what kind of options are to be traded there and what kind of strategies to be taken into consideration as well. So stay tuned please for the next recording.